here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Mike Vaccaro, New York Post.
Tom, can you talk about the way that clearly Julius and RJ are starting to kind of have a chemistry together and kind of improve together as the course of the year's gone on, and what you see from now as opposed to the beginning of the year?
I agree, Mike. I think the first unit is really finding some chemistry together, and I think they're reading the game well. They're playing off each other well. They're playing very unselfishly, and they're tied together on both ends of the floor. So defensively, we were a little bit ahead. Offensively, when we share the ball, we're hard to guard. So I think the way they're playing right now is very good.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Tom, you come in here a little bit shorthanded, back to back, and it looked like third quarter really the guys came out on fire. Just the effort I guess you saw from the guys tonight.
Yeah, I think, and that's the nature of the league. When sometimes the schedule's in your favor, sometimes it's against you. The challenge is to be ready, whenever you have to go. And so back to back, travel, get in late, ball goes up, let's be ready to roll and just find a way to get it done. And that's what we did. That's the type of mental toughness you need. You need physical toughness, and you play a team like this that's very aggressive. You got to match that intensity, and then emotionally tough as well. So to get through the ups and downs of the game, I think we're getting stronger and stronger. And, the challenges will keep coming, and we have a lot to work on and a lot to improve upon.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Tom, the record is really solid since Mitchell Robinson got injured. How happy are you with how Noel is handling things?
Well, one, I'm never happy. Two, I always think we could do better. I'm proud of Nerlens for being ready, which we knew he would be. And then we have a lot of other guys stepping up. I don't think you replace a guy like Mitchell individually. I think we have to do it collectively. If we play hard and we play smart, and we play together, we can find a way to win. And that's what I want us to do. And whenever someone else is called upon, someone goes into rotation, just be ready, get in there, get the job done. And that's what being a team is all about.
Mike Vorkanoff.
Tom, this is the third time in the last 20 years that you guys have had a 500 record. As someone who was here before that period, towards the beginning of it, and now at the end of it, what does that say to you in terms of where the team is right now?
And again, you guys mentioned this yesterday. It's a proud organization, and I was here during the 90s, but that doesn't have anything to do with today. So just like I don't want us looking ahead, I don't want us looking behind and what happened in the past. I think it's important to know the history of the organization. That part is important. But our focus has to be exactly on what's in front of us, and that's each day, each game, each practice. Just be ready and keep improving. And we got a young team. We have a team that can grow. And so if we get everyone committed and willing to sacrifice and put the team first, good things can happen.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom, what has Julius shown you about the mental approach and the leadership it requires to be, the number one guy?
Yeah, and it takes a lot. When you're the focus of an opponent's game plan in terms of how they're going to defend, there's a big responsibility that goes along with that. And so his teammates have to help him, and they have to get used to him playing at that level. When the double teams come, he's got the responsibility to make the right play, read the game, play unselfishly, hit the open man, and to understand as the game goes on, the intensity rises. So then decisions have to be made quicker. Our spacing has to be strong, so he knows where his outlets are. And we have to understand that we have to play at that level to win. And so you want to practice at that level, so when the game comes, you're used to playing at that level.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Everyone, Julius Randle's here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey Julius, how did you handle this game physically, coming off that physical battle last night and then coming here and still playing like 40 minutes?
I feel fine. Honestly, I feel great. My body feels great. That's why you do all the training in the summer to get yourself ready for these moments. So my body, honestly, I feel amazing. I'm gonna go back, have a good meal, get some sleep. So I'm fine.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Julius, beyond just the physical part of that, the grind of the schedule, back to back, playing a team that's in last place. How do you guys do this? Come up every night with the effort that you're coming up with right now. Is Thibodeau a big part of that?
Yeah, I mean, our just whole MO is, by any means, we got to get the game. So that's really what it was. We weren't leaving here without a win, and it was really just whatever it took to get a win. And thankfully we were locked in from the beginning, and never really gave them a chance.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Julius, just your reaction to having a winning record at this late stage of the season. And also, you haven't missed a game this year. Do you think that guys that play every game like you, like maybe it's not talked about enough how hard it is?
Your reaction to the winning record, honestly, in our locker room, it's expected. I've said it all year. We feel like every time we go out, we have a chance to win a game. That we're going to not even have a chance, that we're going to win a game. So I'm not really surprised where we're at as a team. We have a certain level of focus on a night-to-night basis that gives us a shot every night. And as far as playing every game, I take pride in that. I take pride in being durable, being available for my team every night to go out and give all out effort. So, like I said, that's what the training is for the summer. The running, the lifting weights, pushing yourself every night, every day, even when you don't feel like it. That's what this is for. This really, honestly, is the easy part.
Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Julius, I mean, the way that you've been hitting threes and the fluidity that you're just like stepping into jumpers now, do you feel like more of like a guard in the way that you're playing this season than just the way that you're creating and playmaking?
KP talks about it all the time. It's like move like a guard, finish like a big. So, when I'm training and working on my game, I work on all-around game. I know how to get to my spots. And when the three's there, I'm going to take it. And a lot of times, people now just kind of try to close hard and get me off the line. So, I get in the paint, create plays for my team or get to my spot. So I just try to make it an easy, simple game.
We have time for 2 more questions. Mike Vaccaro, New York Post.
Julius, can you talk about the obvious chemistry that you and RJ have developed more and more as the season has gone on? I mean, it seems like every week the two of you seem to work better and better together and feed off each other.
Yeah, I think it's just us trying to play the right way. Make plays for our teammates, score when we have the opportunity. But honestly, man, we're just letting the game come easy, let it come easy to us. I just try to let RJ do his thing, play off of him, and just try to make it an easy game, like I said.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey Julius, last year obviously Marcus was in the locker room and he was like kind of, like a veteran leader presence. Have you taken more of that veteran leader role with this team?
Yeah, I don't know if I've taken more of it, man. I just, just try to get my leadership where I see it fit, and just try to be a constant voice for our team, just a sustainable guy that the team can depend on every night. I try to lead with the way I play and use my voice as much as I can as well. So it just takes a year of growth, and this year I'm growing in that for sure.
Thank you, Julius.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone, we have Nerlens Noel here. If you have a question, raise your hand and I'll bring you into the room. First question, Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Hey, Nerlens, I was just thinking that block that you had on Sadiq Bey when he was trying to get to the rim and dunk on you. I mean, like, what's your philosophy in terms of rim protection and guys trying to challenge you right at the rim?
My philosophy. I mean, if you don't know, you're going to find out. That's my philosophy. Just protecting the rim by any means. I think it's a great, aspect of my game that I try to, play at a high level. And I think it opens up, various things, you know, when they start coming, you know, not with the same emphasis, and you know, you've done enough to change the game. So, you know, just come and you'll find out.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
You know, just the minutes you guys have played back to back, playing shorthanded to come up with an effort like this. Kind of what does it say about what you guys are working towards here and what Thibodeau is preaching?
Just pure resilience. You know, this team is from 1 through 15. When guys go down, we've always had the mindset all year to, you know, stay ready. You know, we got a lot of guys like Kev, who's, you know, up next, and I think he's a great player that's, you know, going to get his opportunities as well. But, you know, from this whole team, it doesn't matter. Guys stay ready. And, you know, we really have each other's back. So, you know, I think as the season continues, I mean, we'll only grow closer together, and, you know, we'll have to keep that same mentality and it'll help us.
Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Nerlens, when Mitchell Robinson broke his hand, there was some concern how the team would fare, and the team is really rolling. How happy are you with how you've stepped up since Mitchell broke his hand?
I definitely don't want anybody to be hurt on this team, and I'm wishing Mitchell a speedy recovery. That's my brother. But, you know, definitely just taking that spot. You know, I've tried to really make it a focal point to try to man this team, you know, be the anchor on the defensive end and do all the small little things that'll help us win the game. And, you know, I think I've been trying to do that at a high level and, you know, play the right way. So guys have, you know, received very well. And I think as this season continues, I mean, this is a good stretch right here we're in, and we have to capitalize in a major way to, you know, really solidify our spot and where we want to be. So, yeah.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
You know, you've obviously played for, you know, a bunch of coaches. How different is Thibodeau, especially his influence on the defensive end?
Sid is my dog, man. He just, you know, you just look at him and you know what you got to do. And, you know, he's definitely an exceptional coach that, you know, just gives you the energy that you need to go out there and do your job. You know, he holds everybody accountable at a high level, and, you know, what is expected, he, you know, expects things at a high level. He expects guys to be playing together, making the right play, and defensively, you know, his track record speaks for itself. You know, I knew when I was coming here, I knew it was like I said, match made in heaven. So I wanted to really capitalize on everything that he brings to the game and myself, and, you know, just compliment his coaching style.
Mike Vorkunov.
Nerlens, you've known Julius back through the Kentucky days, obviously. Like, what do you think of the way that he's playing this year compared to even last year or year before that in his career?
You know, obviously it's my first time being on the same team with him. Kentucky, he was a year after me. So, but just seeing his evolution, I mean, I remember playing against him last year, years before, and, you know, now it's just a different confidence. You know, it's all-star. You know, simply put, he shoots the ball with ultra confidence. Tonight he was in his bag with the mid-range. So I think that's really, you know, taking a real step forward for him to, you know, be the leader of this team and, you know, lead by example. So, you know, Julius is just a fantastic person, fantastic player, and, you know, I've really been enjoying playing with him.
Thank you, Nerlens.
Thank you.